Hello Gamer Nation, SKS here, and we're starting off a new series here on the YouTube channel. It's something I've been dreaming of doing for a while. I hope that we have a longevity of this, which will last for ages, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. I've played NCAA football since I was a little kid. It goes back to the EA Sports Maddens and all that. It's just, I love it. I love Dynasty mode. We're going to do a Dynasty. We're going to get this started. I'm going to be editing this a lot to go in and out, and obviously it's a sports game because if I just sit here and talk the whole time, so it could be choppy at parts and going back and forth, but we'll see how that goes. We are going to create a new coach. I did ask you all for names for a coach, and one was selected. So let me go ahead. You selected the name. I get to pick the way he looked. All right, there's our boy. Oh, Coach Brett Conquest. He is from South Carolina. This is his first year coaching, so when we look over in the other parts of the bio, we will change his playbook and stuff, but he is going to be a level 1 coach, and we're going to take off this dynasty with Brett Conquest. With a name like that, he is just destined for success or utter humility, so we'll find out. All right, in the dynasty, I've got the rules set up. We're going to be playing this on the harder difficulty. Here's your gameplay options. I have not played this game in a while, so it's going to be kind of tough for me, but that will be like a new coach taking over a program and trying to learn how fast football works. Everything is going to be on Heisman, 8-minute quarters. I may tinker with that depending on the scoring. Player minimum threshold. I want fast players to be fast. I think it's stupid that you draft, or not draft, but you develop this speedster, and yet somebody with the speed of 72 keeps up with somebody who's 98. That's just not always going to happen. Home field, ice the kickers. Everything else, here's my sliders that I picked. I found these on a forum. Operation Sports, I know you've probably heard of that. If you look at this, here's your custom AI. If you want to look at any of these, just go ahead and pause it. Takes us back. With custom conferences, I'm not going to change much. I know one of the big teams, I'll move Louisville and put them into the ACC. Oh, no, they went right. Technically, I should move Maryland out. But I think we'll be fine with it. Because the team we're going to pick, we're going to be moving up. And other teams will move, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And the bowl tie-ins, I think, are fine. Can't do the playoff series yet. Okay. Schedule type. Remember, sure, weekday games. Our conference games week 4, that's fine. Okay. So here's the big part of the dynasty is who are we going to be? I have meticulously went through these teams, looked at records, looked at past records, I even went on Wikipedia and looked at their records, like with their coaches from this game on. We're obviously going to start with a 1-star school because that's only fair. Now, there are some 1-star schools that are very decent and they won more than 10 games over the past 3 seasons. So I'm not going to pick those. So I've selected this college, and I even went on Google Earth and looked at the campus, and I said I could see myself coaching there. Well, when I say myself, I mean Coach Brett Conquest. And it's in a great state for recruiting, and I think that'll give us the best chance of growing, and that is going to be Texas State. So, like, right now, let's just take a look at Texas State and what it looks like, and I'm super excited about all this. You know how we roll. Everybody want to know what's next when I give a man a microphone. All right, with Texas State, head coach Brett Conquest taking over. They went 4-8 last year. Program tradition, B-. Target wins, we got 5. Security will be safe. So this 5-year contract, they technically want us to win 25 games. I think this is good. Let's do this. We have an upgrade and I have 2 lines, game management, recruiting. We're always going to do recruiting at the first, and probably scouting. We can see 25% of their stats. I believe my Who do we have? We have defensive coordinator Carl Kaysen. It would have been awesome if his name was Carl Carlson. Let's give him stamina. That's fine. And CJ Tate is our offensive coordinator. All right, we have a lot to do on the preseason, so let's go ahead. Before I set up the recruiting board, let's see what we have. Take a look at our depth chart, see what we're working with here. We have 3 quarterbacks. Our best quarterback is senior Brent Dunbar, overall 72. We got his backup is, a freshman, so Justin Horn. That will be pretty neat. And poor Charles Moore, he's going to be our backup. Probably won't see any time. He's a senior. So that probably tells me at the end of this year we're going to have to recruit at least 1 quarterback to back up Horn for the future. Maybe 2, actually, so we'll have 3. But let's take a look. 74 speed rating, so it looks like Dunbar is definitely going to be a pocket passer. Let's see what else he has. Speed 74, acceleration 78. Yeah, that's trash. Throw power and accuracy are 74 and 77. We're definitely not going to be taking a lot of shots down the field. Ouch. Halfback. We have a junior and our backup is a sophomore. So young class here. We got John McCoy, excuse me, as our freshman backup. So we may redshirt him this year. Let's see what we have here for our halfback. Tom Sutton. He's a junior. 91 speed, 91 acceleration. That is nice. 86 agility. His breaking tackles and carrying and trucking are but not bad. Not bad. And he's pretty good at staying alive. Darnell Jones will be his backup. Speed 90, acceleration. So he's a little bit slower to speed up. Looks like he cannot truck through anybody. So we're not going to be running over people in the running game. Fullback. Wow, we have 1 fullback. Lance Alston. His trucking 74, breaking tackle 75, but his speed and acceleration. Maybe 3rd and 1 situations will bring him in. That might be all. Take a look at our crop of wide receivers. Falks, senior. Chris Gandy, senior. Oh my God, we're already losing our first 2 seniors. Well, so we'll have to recruit some seniors. Our backups are going to be sophomore, freshman, sophomore. So we got 4 youngs, but they're all 72 through 69 ratings. Looking just overall at the speed here, the younger ones are faster. Henry, 91 acceleration, 92 speed. Awareness is trash. He doesn't even know he's on the field. So it looks like Falks is going to be our long threat, though we don't have a quarterback to really get to him. He's got amazing acceleration at 94. What's the catching traffic? 59. So definitely going to have to outrun them. Spectacular catch is trash too. Andy, do you have anything? He can catch in traffic, route running, so he'll be a good number 2. I may move him over to number 1 actually. Now, Stewart's in the slot position for Robertson. I may see which one. Route running 79, 71 catching traffic. What's your catching traffic? Okay, Robertson, yeah. Well, we're definitely not going to be running the spread, so we've definitely got 2 okay wide receivers, and then our slot receiver. I may put Gandy in the slot. 82 speed, 86 excel, 85 expel. Just to get him the, well, who's got the better route running? 79, 80. Okay, so Andy and Stewart will have to switch out for the slot because I feel like we're going to be going there a lot. Let's take a look at people who's primarily going to be blocking for us. Our 2 tight ends, 74 and 64. So we're definitely not going to be able to run 2 tight end formations because Manuel Cummings and Tony Larson's a junior and he's a 62. How are you on the team? This is Texas. Surely we found somebody else. Catching traffic, 69. Catching, 75. Terrible pass block, but we can bring him in the block for run. Okay. Left tackle is a 74. The backup is a 60. Oh my God, they're all 3 freshmen. Not bad. His speed is garbage. So Gonna be standing there. Strength 86. Okay, Sean Perkins as a freshman, you have promise. Brown, Marquez Brown, overall 72. Yeah. Antonio Powell, he's a senior in the backup. All these upperclassmen are trash. This junior Marquez Brown, 72 overall. So our left side's okay. What's our center? 68 overall. Oh my lord. Sophomore, Ali Tally. Ali Tally. I feel like I'm going to be calling out your name. His awareness is 73, strength 82. His run block is 68. His pass block is good. I'd have to move Chris Thompson over to center to see how that works out. But we don't have another backup for Randy Burton, who is a sophomore, 73 overall. Pretty decent on run block and pass block. Oh my God, our right tackle's in the 50s. What has Coach Conquest signed up for? 59 overall right tackle. Speed of 50. I may have to move Chris Thompson over just to the edge. Just, oh my lord. Okay. Let's look at our defensive line. Left end, oh, they're both seniors, so we're going to have to get a left end. Omar Mangum. The name. Corey Kramer, 2 seniors, leading the left end. Our right end on the other side is 71, Eric Cleveland. He's a senior. Wow, we're going to have to replace our defensive line. Sophomore and junior, Ulysses, nice name. You white. You're a black guy named Ulysses. You don't see that every day. Our defensive tackles, ooh. Johnny Summers, he's a senior. Ray Foggle's a senior. Matt Bailey's a senior. Oh my God, we're going to be replaced, which that's not bad. We're going to have to replace our entire defensive line. So that's going to be our goals for recruiting is defense. Defense wins championships. In our case, maybe games. Left outside linebacker, Marcus Jensen, impact player, 75 overall, very nice. Middle linebacker, Steve Humphrey, great first name, 73 overall. Look at that speed and strength. Where too? Ryan Gore, right outside linebacker. I hope he doesn't go down because Daniel Ward is a junior, a redshirted junior, and he's only 66 overall. The linebacker core is pretty stout in the lower 70s. Check out our corners. Brian Stanley is pretty decent. Man coverage and zone coverage of 83, so that's good on one side. On the other side, we drop down to 71, 77. Russ Parker, 5'11 corner. Junior. Josh Sanders, he's 5'11 as well, 175. So Parker's got some weight on him. 78, 75. So I might put Josh Sanders in over him. He's a little bit slower, but his acceleration is 91. What's his acceleration? Yeah. So maybe I think Josh Sanders may get the nod as the second overall corner because we're going to need somebody to cover. I hate that they're all 5'11. Okay, this guy's 6'1", but he's a 64. So Ryan Green, we're going to probably redshirt you. Pick out our safety. Robinson, 6 foot, 165. Acceleration of 90. Speed. Not bad, Greg Robertson. Strong safety, 72 overall. He's short as well, 5'11". I like taller guys out there, but I don't guess we get that choice here. Acceleration 85. His backup is Rashid Brandt. Not bad. Kicker, 76 overall. His kick power is 84, but his accuracy is 70. That is trash. Courtney Sands, I feel like we're going to be putting you on. Man, you're 6'3". Can you cover? I need to know. And our punter is overall 75. And his kick power is 80 and accuracy is 70. So once again, our kicker's not the best. And they're both juniors. We'll deal with the kick returner and stuff later on in the season. So that's our team. And we know what we need to go after. So that's going to be So let me set up the recruiting board with who I think we need, and I'll get everything set up, and when we come back, we'll look at where we're standing. All right, let's check out the Texas State recruiting. I did not create any prospects. Let's check out what our school looks like. Playing style, proximity to home, and playing time. We don't have anything. Coach Prestige, C-. Coach Conquest. With a name like that, it should automatically be a B. Conference Prestige, C-. Increase this grade by increasing your school's rankings by scheduling and winning ranked games for best results. Okay. Wow. 78.8. Coach stability. We just got this job, so that makes sense. Academic prestige. Increase this grade by targeting prospects that do not have to wait long to be a starter on your team. How does that deal with your school's grades? I feel like they had to find an out on that because they didn't want to like dog schools that had terrible academics. Television exposure, D+. Yeah, we're not getting on TV any. Pro potential, we've not sent anybody. That makes sense. Program tradition. Yeah, our all-time record is 4-8. So campus lifestyle, it's in the middle of San Marcos. There's got to be stuff to do, right? I mean, Texas has an A+, so we should be close to that. Our athletic facilities, more success on the field. That doesn't make sense. Increase this grade by signing as many high-caliber prospects. That's a championship contender. Yeah, we're nowhere close. Our rankings, oh my God, 123, 118, 114, 95. Stadium atmosphere. Yeah, maybe we'll have a few fans show. All right, let's check out our team needs. Definitely need the quarterback. Need a fullback. On defense, defensive line, and our middle linebacker. I have a spreadsheet as well where yes, I'm a big nerd on this stuff. And I've also put down that part of my recruiting needs are obviously on offense. Brett Conquest needs to get a new center. We need a right tackle, and we need a couple of wide receivers that will help out. I still need to figure out if I want to find possession wide receivers or if we want to go for big-time plays. That's something. Quarterback, I'm usually not the person who will go for a scrambler. I know that's big on this game. I mean, if you have to, yes, but I enjoy a pocket passing quarterback. Whether we can win with that, I don't know. So that's our needs on that. On defense, aside from the line, I also want to get a safety, a couple of safeties, and a middle linebacker. Let's just search and see who's actually interested in Texas State. I don't believe there's 2,000. No. See who has us in the top 10. "68 players are interested in us. How many are 3 stars? Oh, there's quite a few. That's actually surprising. I am really surprised at this. Okay, it dropped off significantly. So yeah, this is not bad at all. I mean, all these guys from Texas, that's awesome. Aransas Pass, they have such Opelousas. That's in Louisiana. I was like, that's French sounding. That's awesome. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll pickpocket some of the I'll go through and pickpocket some of the ones that want to look, and I'll set up the table. We only have 2 pipeline states. Looks like Texas and California. We only have. Oh, it's from where all of our players are. I may try to get somebody from Kentucky just to have it. And our coach is from South Carolina, so I think we should try to establish that as a pipeline state. Top prospects from Kentucky: Brian Lester, Dusty Gray, and Jamar Johnson. Where are these people from? Can I just not look at Kentucky? What do we have at South Carolina? Demetrius Baker, and Steve. That's what matters, is who's from Kentucky. I'm actually excited to see what names. I forgot what city names are. I wonder if my hometown is listed. 36 people. Is there really only 36? Lawrence, y'all. Elizabethtown, that's way down the road. Alexandria, that's up north. Fern Creek, Independence. Man, these are all up near Cincinnati, which is kind of accurate. Cincinnati's in Ohio, but man, this dude, he is already like marked off. He's like, don't look at me. Versailles. That's funny. That's there. I have to drive through Versailles every day. Middlesboro, which is spelled wrong. I've been to Middlesboro a number of times. Lawrenceburg, where that's at. Moorhead. Moorhead State University's there. London, Kentucky. That is near where I grew up. That's awesome. St. Denis, I have no clue. Glasgow, that's out west. Elizabethtown. Georgetown, Kentucky. It's up north a little bit. Glasgow out there. Somerset, my father lives there. Oh, Radcliffe. There's some strange women from there. Harrodsburg, Kentucky. There's been some NFL talent come out of there before. St. Denis. I don't look that. Villa Hills. Never heard of that. Has to be outside of Louisville. Mount Washington. They get out of school all the time. Owensboro. It's up there near Indiana. Franklin. Has to be in Franklin Simpson. Pleasure Ridge Park. That is outside of Louisville. E-Town. Valley Station. Lebanon. It's got two. Middlesboro just annoys me. Versailles again. Erlanger. Oh, Campbellsville. Radcliffe. Berea. Nicholasville, Kentucky. I used to work there. I taught there. That's awesome. And that's all we have from the state of Kentucky. So the closest person that was from my old stomping grounds, where's Mr. London, Kentucky at? Is a 3-star defensive end, Isaac Huffman. That's hilarious. We know nothing about him. I should put him on the list just to do it. He officially gets put on the recruiting board. All right, I'm going to go through here and set up the rest of the recruiting board. When I get done with this, I'll let you all see who I've done. All right, I've got the recruiting board all set up. I've maxed it out. I usually don't do that, but I figure like the pressure's on for us to rebuild this program. Coach Conquest has got a lot to do. We went through and I pretty much tried to if we go through here and look, I've put 3 quarterbacks on the list. I went primarily with ones who are interested in us. There's about 4 on here that had no interest in us, but we really were up there on, if you look over here, you can look, you have your scouting, obviously. They're top schools that's going for them. Here you can look at the bonus points, the bonus factors, proximity to home, playing time, program tradition. Danny Johnson was already interested in us, but the problem is he's a scrambler. He's number 68 quarterback. I looked over here and I found these 2 guys who are pocket passers. Anthony Rogers, who's from Carrollwood, Florida, 3-star, and then right below him on the list, which is in our pipeline state, Cleburne, Texas. Obviously, it's where we're at. I should check the map and see how close these people are. He's got an A on proximity to home, so we're already getting a bonus on them. And I thought this Anthony Rogers really piqued my interest, and I thought that maybe we could take a shot at him. 67 overall. Again, we've not scouted them, so we don't know if that's really where they're setting or not. So I added 3 quarterbacks to the list. No halfbacks are interested in us. We're just not. Fullback is abysmal. The only guy interested, I believe he was an overall 1-star. Yeah, 1-star fullback out of Richmond, Texas. UTEP has the lead right now on him. I mean, we're going to get a bonus for him, but so will they. So we'll have to see. I probably will not put points into him until the very end. Wide receivers, I went after a couple of those. I didn't really get the selection that I wanted. I mean, look at this, 65, 59. Obviously, if we scout some of these people and they just, we're going to drop them and go after others. But yeah, balanced wide receiver here and balanced. I mean, not what I'm looking for, but we really, beggars cannot be choosers. I looked at a couple of tight ends here. Both are balanced. I do like the Stephen Jones, who's blocking. I hope he pays out. The Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. are going after him, though, so we'll have to really try hard. Tackles, our offensive line, our center, and our guard are our tackle. Yeah, our tackle and our center are trash. So I thought about just recruiting general offensive line and see if we can bring them in here, especially for run block. And we got 2 here. Curtis Seward, not really on our list, but he was interested in us. I do like Zach Johnson here. He's from Louisiana. We'll hold that against him. Guards, there was a bunch interested in us. Run block, balance, pass block, and run block. I like this guy's name, Wally. It's spelled totally different, but I thought he would be a great addition to the team. Center, only one center was interested in us. He's from Epelousas. I know I said that wrong, Louisiana. Run blocker, like him, 71 overall. I hope he pans out. We'll see. Again, it's a recruiting game. You don't always get what you want. Lots of defensive ends were interested in us. This dude, he's the one for Kentucky. We're going to pour all of our points into him. We're going to try to get this guy. He's close to home. Watch, he's probably going to be a bust, but we'll see what happens. Other guys that I went after, John Wade. I was really excited at first. I thought it was John Wayne. I thought we could use him. Darius Fields. Claude Pittman, run stopper. We got Sean Burns, run stopper. And then Chad Mitchell. I really feel like if we could stop the run up front, then we can get secondary who's focused on other things. Defensive tackles, we're going to need those. Pass rusher, balanced, and pass rusher. Kind of what I was going at there. These guys are all very close. We've not started putting points into them, and I'm going to scout them first before we really dump a lot of points. Linebackers, coverage, and run stopper. I looked at offensive linebackers because there just was not a lot of middle linebackers interested in us. So I had to kind of like say, well, maybe if we get an outside linebacker, we can just convert him over to a middle linebacker. I like this guy, Gallatin, Texas. I'm hoping he pans out and he's higher than 60. But sometimes I think I put my faith in places it shouldn't be. Put a couple of cornerbacks on the list. We got balanced and balanced. I really like balance is kind of like the wishy-washy of the world, but we have to go with that right now. Again, once we start scouting these guys, we'll see what happens. And I've not put him on position. Brian Breedlove, what an amazing name. I was just like, this dude needs to be on our team. Breedlove with the interception just sounds amazing. Safeties, we got Randy Booth and Mike Cobbs. Arkansas, or Aransas Pass, Texas. I mean, you know, and then we had one kicker he was interested in. He's a 76 overall from South Houston. I thought that was pretty cool. I put him on the list, thought we would go for it. If you all see anything that you would like to add or people you don't like or you see something wrong, let me know. There's a ton of people that we've not scouted. I think that we should go by needs first on who we're going to scout. Though those quarterbacks I really want to look at. But we have to be sincere. So I'm going to look at the centers and the tackles first to see. Let's take a look at Melvin Bullock. Scout him. His agility went down, his jumping, so he stayed the same. Take a look at these guards that we found here. Start with the high. Stayed the same. Went down. Same. The same. I don't like that Roth went down here, jumping and run block. Though run block is still 72, so that may be something to keep on to. Johnson. Ooh, yeah, okay. We'll remove Curtis Seward. He dropped down in the 50s. Really don't want to do that. Got to be careful with our points. Let's jump over to the defensive line. Look at these guys. Went down 1. That's still not bad. 81 power moves. I'll keep that. We got our defensive ends. We'll go John Wade here. Ooh, he went up. Fields, Pittman. Burns went down a couple. Speed. Defensive end, I don't know. It's like, guys, I need you all to really like scout the things that we need, you know, not just take a look at these quarterbacks. Anthony Rogers, I'm really excited about him. Adam Powell. Oh, good God, he went down. Okay, so we'll go ahead and eliminate him. His throw power is 72, though. Drop him this early? Went down 2. Well, throw accuracy 65. That's trash for a quarterback. Sorry, Danny Johnson. He is a scrambler, I understand, but these guys, throw power of 72. That's okay, but I just don't know if Adam Powell's going to bounce back. So let's go ahead and cut him off the list. All right, we got 300 points left. We need to do the safety. Got here. Brian Breedlove, don't let me down. Hit power 80. Play recognition and man coverage drop. That's not good. Like on some, I've not even hit the scout button. Like it's all there. I hit it and it flashed, but it didn't do anything. So maybe some of these I need to go back through. Darius Field. Ooh, we went up 2. Nice. Got 50 points. Get Todd Pittman. 68. Very nice on some of these. All right, we're out of scouting points. So some of the guys did really well. I'll reorder them now and make sure we got some of our big dogs up front. All right, that looks pretty good. I did find a hidden gem, and I hope that some of you all pointed this out. I was looking down here, and the tight end that we looked at, his name is Johnny Walker, and that just tickles my fancy way too much. So I might have to really try to get this dude just because of his name. And he'll be a tight end, so he'll be catching the ball, hopefully. All right, so our list is all set up. We'll see what we can do with that when we get to acquire points. Go ahead and hit back. Redshirting players. Let's go through here and check this out. Custom schedules. South Alabama, Georgia State. Okay, so I like this. Let's play. Yeah, our first game we'll play one of the little. We'll play FCS Midwest. Second game, let's play a Texas team. Not one of the big ones. I saw Texas Tech. Ooh, what's Texas? Yeah, let's do that. So we'll play the Mean Green. FCS Midwest, that. Akron, I don't see the sense of playing. I feel like we couldn't afford to go that far away. Arkansas. Maybe we put a ranked team on here just to see how bad we are. Do I play Louisville? Yeah, let's play Louisville. At Louisville. I change that one game around. Okay. That's weird because it says at. But there we're at Louisville. How many games do we have on the schedule right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. I feel like the schedule's why. Yeah, we'll play the Vandals because they seem open. I want one more game though. I don't like that that's in the middle of our conference schedule, but you don't want 2 weeks open in the middle of your conference. Let's play another team after Louisville. Who do we want to play? Who's somebody? The Houston, they're pretty decent. Probably get smashed by them. SMU. Let's play SMU. That just seems like somebody different. Our schedule is still an F. Oh, if we go there, it's a C minus though. Oh my god. Okay, so wait. Home game, away game, away game. Home, go on the road for 2. our conference play on the road. Well, maybe we need to play somebody other than... I don't like having an F schedule. Who else do we have besides? Play D. Air Force would help that. Central Michigan, the Chippewas does not help that. But a Kentucky. Yes, I should definitely. Coach Conquest. Actually, is South Carolina available? Would they have been available here? Because he's from South Carolina. So let's do this, and then we'll change this back to Idaho. As much as I'd love to take on Kentucky. And we'll have Idaho come face us. 2 ranked games before conference play. We're really going to find out who we are. Oh my God. Maybe I should take Louisville off. I don't know. No, let's leave it this way. This is our schedule. This is what we're going with. I'm excited about this. I like to keep the schedule. Sure that stayed. That's a great schedule. We'll get paid some money. All right, let's go ahead and start the season. We'll get this ready to go. All events prior to this will be simulated. That's great. Coach Conquest is ready to begin his season. Oh my God. I love this game. There's just so much you could do. First game's at home. I love this level. We'll be here forever. I should do a song and dance. I'm not going to. Leading team. Let's see how many of our recruits have already just said, nope, we're done with you. I need to find some athletes. Athletes are the key to success in this game. You find amazing athletes that you can put anywhere on the field. That's when things pay off for you. All right, Gamer Nation, it looks like we're set up and ready to go. Look at the story on the right. Yawn. A pair of cellar dwellers go at it to open 2013. That's what we're looking for. Recruiting is open. Has anybody's backed out yet, I hope. All right. Puts us in a good location. I think I'm going to end the video here. We are ready to start the season with the North Texas Bobcats. I'm excited about that. Looks like Robinson leads a solid Texas State defense into 2013. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. But join me next time as we play the first game. It'll be, well, FCS Midwest visiting the Bobcats. I'll see you on the field.